Well, welcome back to Simpling Park Farm. Our New Zealand Romney ewes moved on to some ungrazed, clean grass and clover lays, ready to start lambing. They do this pretty much entirely outside and unassisted as much as possible, although there is always one. And it was all pretty smooth this year, with the clover providing a really good start for mother and baby, and quite a good hiding place at times. And this year we decided to have some of our wool professionally spun. Stuart, can you tell me what you're doing here?
So we've just picked up your fleece that's gone to the natural fibre company to be spun, and we've got it back in hanks. We've got 4 hanks here, which I will then put in the dye vat, my lavender blue dye vat, so that will be blue, and we're going to turn it into a knitted garment for you.
John, what have you ordered?
I've ordered. It's a tank top, or I like to call it a tabard. A sleeve.
Look at that.
Oh, God.
Look at it.
Was that 4-ply?
That's 4-ply. Yeah.
What does it smell of?
It's the sheep. The real sheep.
New Zealand Romney. And what are you going to turn that into?
Lavender blue. So we'll dye it. We'll put it into the lavender blue vat. We'll put it in white like this.
Yeah.
Sit in there for 8 minutes, and then we'll pull it out, and it will turn blue before our eyes, like they did in Lavenham in the 16th century. And look,
Oh my God.
that's how we'll sell it.
Oh my God.
I'm going to go for light blue, and by the way, I'm a medium.
It doesn't need 4.
I think Rufus may soon demand a new homespun farm uniform. Beats the high vis. John, what's April been like?
So it's been dry, but we're on a sort of a heavy soil. We've got about 45% clay, which means that it holds onto its moisture. And so our winter crops are still looking okay. I mean, if you look at a winter crop and it's under stress, the leaves just start curling, and nothing like that has happened. So it's getting some moisture from somewhere, which is great. Our spring crops are now pretty much all up and away, apart from 1 or 2 of the winter barley crops where we had to work the land a little bit more as it got drier to make a seed bed. And some of those desperately need a rain, to be honest. The one thing that we have been able to get on with is the inter-row hoeing, and that's always great because, especially in a dry time, as I said before, you want to take away those competing elements from your cash crop. Organically, we never get rid of all the weeds, of course. We still have some weeds, which I think is a good thing because it benefits other things.
We've loaded up the van.
Dominic is baking our wheat into loaves for the lovely Thursday market in Sudbury. How many loaves have you got on, Dom?
We take about 200. Well, this is going through.
And we've had a fantastic amount of friends and visitors to the farm. Dom's been working with bakers from all around the world. Accountants came and did some conferencing. Wonderful schools learnt to love soil and nature, and they love our new boot washers. The Grain Alliance came. Our annual memorial to those who died on the farm during World War II.
Cloud L, Rupe, Bradford A, Sala, David W, Saporito, Salvatore A, Schmolwitz, Morris.
An adorned chorus birdwalk on the site that is now so changed on the airfield. The young farmers came, old school friends came, more school visits, and people came to learn how to make sourdough. The farm felt like a fantastic community this spring. And we had the first of some very beautiful farm weddings. Well, the rain did come eventually and we were clapping our hands, but not for long. The average rainfall in April was 1.75 millimetres and in May it was 13.5 millimetres. Not nearly enough. But I suppose it's nice to have some sunshine for the amazing agricultural shows we have in Suffolk at this time of year. From the Hadley Show, the South Suffolk Show, the Suffolk Show, and all of them sporting a fantastic array of our beautiful Suffolk punches.
Gentlemen, I think it would be appropriate for a round of applause.
Rufus joined John and I on a workshop about working with your own family, happily.
What so I'm told. And it was obviously a nightmare to go through, so it was really nice to have the last 2 dry years, and then obviously the droughts. They've been some interesting 4 years to be in farming.
The heat this spring has been really challenging for livestock, but our New Zealand Romneys seem to be finding shelter where they can and coping magnificently. Work was well underway for the first ever Shimpling Soil to Feast event. What are you doing?
We're listening out for the soil. Right, Greg?
Claire Mackenzie of 6 Inches of Soil fame and I had an idea that it would be wonderful to bring people together. Everyone could have a go at soil science and looking beneath our feet and getting into the soil pit and getting our hands dirty. We got stuck in with soil, got to grips with the farmed rotation. We so needed the rain that we couldn't resent it, so we just embraced it with open arms. And everyone had to give a go in the kitchen, baking and cooking, before they could all settle down to have a great big feast together. It was a magnificent success. A fantastic day, and we've decided that this is going to be an annual event, so do sign up if you want to know when tickets go on sale for next year. We're incredibly excited about it. We said farewell to the Year 6s who've been here every year for 4 years. They know more about farming than we do now and have a lifelong skill of flicking plantain grass heads.
On your marks, get
John's carried on the organic weed control. It's now too tall for hoeing, but we're cutting off weeds above the height of the crop before their seeds become viable.
This is now the end of June, and we're in the first crop of the rotation, which is our lay. I just bent down and picked out some of the species that really have finished flowering now. We're just cutting and mulching it now, but there's some ribgrass there, which is really to get its roots down into the soil. This is some crimson clover, which has now gone over, and you see it's gone to seed. But I found a little bit of lucerne as well, a little bit of burstfoot trefoil and some red clover. But all we're doing with this at the moment, this time of the year, is cutting and mulching it and putting all that goodness back into the soil, ready to be turned in early August. So this is the first crop after the fertility building lay, and this is our rather thin, I'm afraid, crop of winter wheat. I think it's suffered from the drought quite badly. The ears are quite small. Some of our main crop bits of wheat around the farm look better than this, but it's a little bit disappointing. You can see that the effect of the drought has sort of done this, it's bleached some of the ears. Some are still, this is a blend of varieties, so it's not all a single variety, but you can see you know, these ears have been bleached. This is a variety called X-Days, and you can see it's really been bleached, and so probably very small grains in there. Another variety here has managed to stay green, so probably a little bit better, and here another one that's been slightly bleached. So this is the second cereal in the rotation, and this is a crop of spring barley. This was drilled right at the end of the drought. There was no moisture left in the soil, apart from little bits and pieces where you can see some of the barley has grown, but very thin. Really not expecting very much from this. Luckily, the barley around the farm, I had a look at it around this morning, looks a lot better than this. So this is not a representative sample, but it just shows you, you know, what these dry conditions can do to a crop. It just needs moisture to get going. So this is the wheat and beans. We've been away for a week, and it's just incredible how this crop has changed over a week. It looked incredibly green before we went, and now it's just, you know, it's sort of going off in terms of its maturing. I've just picked some beans here, and they're going to be soft, but they're getting hard. You know, another couple of weeks, and those beans will be ready. But it looks pretty good. They're pretty weed free. I have 1 or 2 wild oats to pull, which I can do tomorrow. So unlike the barley, these oats went onto moisture, drilled about the same time, just a little bit earlier, but they're looking really good. You'll notice that there's different colours in the oats going down in these strips, and this is because this is where we do our oat variety trials. So we're looking at different oats to see how they yield against each other to help us decide what we want to grow next year. These were also undersown, and if you look down here, you can see in this bit where there's a bit of a patch, you can see that the clover is already coming up, but it needs a huge amount more moisture ready to get the stuff going. End of June, yes. If we've just had this incredibly hot week, as everybody has had, it's so difficult to know what harvest is going to bring. We've got some really good looking crops, and we've got some disappointing looking crops. You know, when we get the combine in the field, I'll be able to tell you how it's all fared, but fingers crossed.
Thank you so much for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you next time. Fingers crossed that harvest is kind. Bye for now.